So hello everyone. So this is the first lesson of this course. So this is what is organic chemistry. So right now we're going to go over organic chemistry, what it is in general, definition, some examples, and we're going to go over what organic compounds are and what inorganic compounds are. So let's get started. So organic chemistry. So organic chemistry is a branch of chemistry involving organic compounds. So an organic compound is anything that has carbon. It's a carbon-based molecule. So it organic chemistry is also the study of the structure, reactions, composition, and properties of organic compounds. So structure would be the state of the compound. So solid, liquid, or gas. Composition would be what a compound is made out of. So an example would be humans are made of water, since we are 70% water. And properties include physical and chemical properties. So physical properties, it would be anything that doesn't change the chemical composition and can be reversed. So a change in state that can be reversed. Color, odor, appearance, density, solubility, polarity, texture, etc. So and chemical properties. Chemical properties are the reactions, interactions, and transformation. So organic compounds, what are organic compounds? So they are carbon-based molecules, as I've mentioned before. So some examples would be methane, which is CH4, ethanol, or otherwise known as drinking alcohol, the one that's put in alcoholic drinks, sugar, which are carbohydrates, which we'll get to later, and fats, which are a complex, a complex organic compound, and we'll get to that later as well. So and they're mostly made of carbon and hydrogen atoms. Those combinations of carbon and hydrogen, where the molecule is only carbon and hydrogen, are called hydrocarbons. And an example would be methane, as mentioned before, which is CH4. Since carbon has four bonds and H has one bond, so it would form together, create CH4. So organic compounds are also only produced by living things and range from simple to complex. Obviously, nowadays we can create these organic compounds in labs, but in general, without the labs, only living organisms can produce them. So an example of uh, a simple organic compound would be a hydrocarbon, so CH4 again, which is it's simpler. Hydrocarbons are usually known as the simple organic compounds, and an example of the complex organic compound would be carbohydrates, which, as mentioned before, would be sugar. So that would be something like glucose, so C6H12O6, and so on. So organic compounds also have very strong covalent bonds. They're hard to break. So something like CH4 is a very hard molecule to break apart. You would need an immense amount of energy. All right. So now we're on to inorganic compounds. So inorganic compounds don't contain carbon with hydrogen. They do contain. They can contain just carbon, but they must be formed in a non-living, like abiotic environment. So something. So an example would be like water, NaCl, which is salt, like table salt, O2, which is oxygen, air that we breathe, NH3, ammonium, and CO2, which is carbon dioxide, which we breathe out. And any compound with a metal is inorganic, so example would be CaCO3. So that anything that forms an ionic compound, that would be an inorganic compound, not an organic compound. And these can be made by living things, but they're not carbon based.